Hey guys, so I wanted to share a story with you that happened to me yesterday or the day before, and it had to do with a customer on Grubhub. This is by far the worst customer I ever had, and looking back at it now is so funny, that's why I wanted to share it with you. So I got this order and I pick it up and I go to the address provided in the app and I call the person and they're like, I'm outside, where you at? I said, I'm outside the building where the address is that you provided on the app. So immediately, right away, she started like yelling and screaming and cussing and doing all kind of crazy things because she could not see me, and apparently she was afraid that she's gonna get fired if she don't go back inside really quick. So she's like, keep going down the road, turn here, go there. I'm like, why don't you just open the Grubhub app on your end and it will show you my location versus your location to see if I am anywhere near you at all. So she's like, yeah, let me do that. And apparently she opened the app and she's like, it shows that you're just down the street, just keep going that way. So I'm keep going. I'm like, okay, I can't go anymore. It's like, you have to keep going. I said, I can't go anymore. It's like a wall ahead of me. Like, where do you want me to go? So that frustrated her apparently. And she started like in a crazy way, yelling and screaming and cussing and all kind of things. And I'm like, you need to calm down because it's not my fault that apparently you put in the wrong address. And she goes, what the address you have? So I tell her the address that she put in the app, and she goes, no, that's not it. The address is so and so and so. I'm like, oh, so well, you put the wrong address, and you're saying all these things to me now. I don't want to use any cuss words in this video, so I'm just gonna refer to them as what she said to me. But anyway, so we finally figured out that she put in the wrong address after like 10 minutes of being on the phone with her, and she's guiding me like, go here, go there, keep going, no, loop around and go the opposite direction, you're getting further, okay, now we're getting closer, now you gotta keep going. I'm like, I can't keep going any further, there's a freaking wall ahead of me. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm at the end of the parking lot. There's trailers here. I'm on the back of this building on the shipping area. There's trailers and there's a fence and a wall. Like, I can't go any further. She goes, oh, you have to keep going. Like, what do you mean you have to? Like, this was all before she figured out that it's the wrong address. So she gave me the correct address finally. And, um, 1 second. Thank you so much. Thank you too. So she finally gives me the correct address, and I look at the app after putting the address. I'm like, this is like 6 miles away. I'm looking at the app. I'm like, and you didn't even put a tip on the app, and Grubhub is not gonna pay me for the mileage difference. So I'm giving you a favor here, bringing you your food. She did not like that at all. She said, why don't you just bring me my food? I'm like, I just told you I'm giving you a favor. I said, I can simply go back and drop the food off at the location that you provided and just take a picture of it and mark it as delivered, and that's it. End of the story. So you better calm down. So I go there and I give her food, and once she made sure that she had the food in her hand, she said some really bad stuff. I'm not gonna repeat what she said in this video, but it pissed me off so bad, so I cussed her back. So she came out to me and she's like, I'm gonna report you to the Grubhub team or support or whatever, and I'm gonna tell him that you stole my food and half of my food is missing. That way you're gonna lose your job. I'm like, do what you have. I mean, like, I can't stop you from doing that. So do what you have to do. It was the most stressful customer to ever deal with, and I'm being very calm now, like telling the story, but I was never that stressed out because of a customer in the past year that I've been doing this for. And I'm not the type of person who actually usually regrets doing stuff. My strategy is when you mess up, you learn from it and you move on. But this is the first time I'm actually regretting not throwing that food away. After giving her the food and she told me what she told me, the way she said it, I'm really regretting not just throwing her food on the street and just marking it as delivered. But now looking back at it, I could have just simply actually dropped it off at the first location and waited the 5 minutes required by the app and marked as delivered, and she can't do anything about it. So I thought that I'm doing the right thing for a customer. Like, I don't think it's right for any person to pay for the food and end up not having their food, no matter what. Like, mistakes happen and people sometimes put in the wrong address and whatever. Like, I understand that, but when you realize it's your fault, at least be nice about it. Like I said, I'm giving you a favor. Grubhub does not pay you for the mileage difference. Well, they say they do, but they'll give you $1 no matter what the distance is. For my experience so far, they give you $1, and when you call and ask why is that the case, they tell, oh, we gotta call the payment team, and there's no phone number for the payment team. You gotta send an email, and they never answer back. So you pretty much just getting $1, and you have to suck it up for whatever extra distance you are driving if somebody put in the wrong address. So what I'm trying to say is, at least be grateful they brought the food to you. I just wanted to share this story with you guys, and if you are a driver, just expect to have people like this. They're very rude, they're very ungrateful, they're not gonna leave you a tip, and they think that just because they put in an order, they own you now and you have to do exactly what they say. Otherwise you're gonna face a very bad consequences that only exists in their mind. But and if you are a customer, I really would like to hear your feedback, guys, like all of you, whether you're a driver or customer, and tell me what you would have done if you were to be put in this situation. And I would really be looking forward to hear from you and read your comments. So make sure to like, subscribe to hear more videos from me in the future, like this one. Like I told you last time, I'm not gonna be editing at all. I'm just gonna turn on the camera, shoot a video, and just share it with you. So if you like that, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and like I said, leave me a comment, tell me what you think about this story and what would you have done differently if you were to be put in my shoes. Until the next time, peace.